They're here! Boss Fight Studios, Legends of Lucha Libre Series 1, Penta 0M, Ray Fenix. Now. Welcome everyone to another unboxing here today on the Proving Ground channel. Today we have Legends of Lucha Libre Series 1, Penta 0M, and Ray Fenix from Boss Fight Studios. Picked them up on Ringside Collectibles. I didn't even know that they were going to get them. But I saw them, I snagged them, and I want to get this review up for you guys. We're going to do the same thing as we did last time with New Japan. We're going to hit Pentagon Jr. and all of his accessories, and we'll run it back with Ray Fenix and all of his accessories. So first, we'll take a look at them in packaging. These are absolutely beautiful in the box. I love the background. You got Penta head sculpt, the Cero Miedo hands. He's got two sets of interchangeable hands in there. Down here, you got Penta down here. One thing I do wish, just right off the bat, that it was under the Pentagon Jr. name. I know he doesn't own it, and I know that's why he doesn't use it. I know AAA owns it. I still love the Pentagon Jr. name. I've been a huge fan of his since his days in Lucha Underground. One thing I will say, just right off the bat, I do wish that the pictures here, like on the packaging, match the figure. I think that was... maybe they could have done that. I don't know. Just kind of nitpicking at it. But here you got three different moments. You got a little bio read right there. In the you got Ray Fenix and the two accessory packs. I did pass on the accessory packs. I really didn't think those are really kind of worth the $20 price point. I'm not going to really use a lot out of it. I may go back and get them, maybe just for the mask sculpts. Maybe we'll see if these heads maybe fit Mattel's, or there's something we can do there. Maybe we will. I don't know yet. We'll run it back. You got Penta 0M here. Light tube. Beautiful figure. I do like how you can see the full figure there. And then now we'll take a look at Fenix. Same thing. I love the blue background with this figure. I think it makes this figure pop out a little bit really well. Again, another different picture than what's the figure in the packaging. I'm gonna lie, I would love that mask. That head sculpt and that colorway. I think that looks pretty fire down there. Same thing with the box on Penta. You got some highlights. And then you also have a little bio. I think it is kind of pretty cool that they have it in English and Spanish. Sorry guys, my allergies are still acting up a little bit, so bear with me please. Ray Fenix there on the side. Alright, so without further ado, let's crack these things open. Alright, so now we got them out of the package. We're going to go into the details. Like I said, we're going to start with Pentagon Jr. or Penta 0M. Then we'll go into Fenix. First things first, getting these things out of the box. They look absolutely beautiful. I think they kind of remind me of a cross between maybe like the Unrivaled series from AEW and like a Storm Collectibles. With a few of the things that I'm looking right now. I see a lot of things I like. I see some things that can be improved on. So let's go ahead and dive into Pentagon Jr. and we will go ahead and do some comparisons and some scaling things that I do see what a lot of people were talking about. So out of the package, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 sets of hands for Pentagon. We have his I'm going to call these your grappling hands. The attention to detail on these sculpts are very, very good. Like, okay, so just to kind of show you, how we had everything with the New Japan, they were all the same, but you can tell that they sculpted these gloves on. There's not... This isn't just a paint app. There is some sculpting in there for the gloves, which we love to see. The attention to detail on this is very, very good. So you have your grappling hands. And he just took a nosedive. The Cero Miedo hands, which I think are absolutely beautiful. Again, good attention to detail on the sculpt itself. Love that shade of red. Even into the palm, you got really, really good sculpting in there. And then out of the package, he comes with weapon holding hands or mic holding hands. He also comes with interchangeable head sculpt. Seriously. There we go. Stay there. With the ripped mask. Absolutely love this. This is beautiful. I love how it goes back. You can see the hair there. I think it would have been maybe pretty cool if you would have seen the hair more coming down here. Just little thing. Not really... That's nitpicking. I'm not saying it should have been. I do love how, if you can peel the mask back a little bit, that they push the white up in there. Very good. Again, attention to detail. You're going to hear me say that a lot on this channel when we're reviewing figures. Absolutely love the mask. The sculpt work looks amazing. So looking at the peg here, at first glance, I don't think this is going to go directly on a Mattel. I'm borderline scared to even heat these up yet. I may wait and see if anybody else tries it and before I attempt it, because I really don't want to mess these up. These things are at the premium price point of about $42.99 over on Ringside. So I really don't really want to mess these up. But yeah, this head sculpt is absolutely beautiful. Can't complain about that at all. So getting into Pentagon himself, starting with the mask. So one thing I'm looking at right away is these are 2 different mask sculpts. I would have had these in the same colorway, especially for figure photography, or if you are, pick fetting with these, which we'll get into in a little bit. It's just something I would have done. I love the color of both of them. I really do, and I think it's going to look good either way. But I really would have put these the exact same colorway. So absolutely beautiful. I love the detail of the teeth. The mask, like I said, going in here. I don't know. Let me see this one. No, the AEW one doesn't do it either. So I don't know if he has like a chin strap or something that he normally has. Like Rey Mysterio wears now. So I don't know about that. So maybe that was something that was a little overlooked, maybe? I don't know. Again, minor detail. So looking at his tattoos, I don't know. I think that's a little off. You see we got a lot over here on the shoulder. And I'm kind of glancing at his AEW figure, and it is just a lot more full over the shoulder. Great detail in the tattoos, but I think the tattoos are a little small for the shoulder. I think they should have filled that out a little bit more. We do have double jointed elbows. We love seeing that. And his gauntlets are not painted on. Here you go. So even more things to be very, very happy about. Again, double jointed elbows. Same thing over on the left shoulder. Very, you can see the huge gappage here. And we do have butterfly joints in there for the chest. That is a little limited because of his the chest piece that he wears. Going down in, beautiful sculpting detail work on the I guess you almost call it like a loincloth type. Great paint there. Not a whole lot of detail sculpted into the legs. The knee pads are sculpted on, double jointed knees. So you can see right there, the knee pad is actually part of the sculpt itself. Not overly crazy about that. I do kind of prefer the knee pads over them. I think they could have done something with that. Going down in here, boots look good. Pretty good detail on these. This is all paint. Not a whole lot of detail in the sculpt, which isn't horrible. Think they could have done a little bit more, maybe. I don't know. You know, again, we're at a premium price point. We're not. This isn't a $20 Mattel. You know, we're paying 40 plus for these. So, but overall, not bad. One thing I did notice, you know, you have this kind of like the Unrivaled collection here. We'll get into the articulation in just a minute. Actually, we can go ahead and do the articulation for Pentagon Jr. Full 360 on the head, very nice. You can look up about that far. I think some of that's due to his mask. Looks down about like that. Not a whole lot of movement, but again, I think a lot of that's due to the mask. You know, diaphragm right here. That doesn't go up in very far. You can see the gap right there. So you can lean back. Good lean back on that. It's not horrible. And that's about as far as his waist will go down. Again, double jointed. These are shoulder ratchet joints. 360. We already saw the double jointed elbows, which I'm very, very happy about because we do like our double jointed elbows. All right, there's that. So his waistband does hinder articulation a little bit, but not a lot. You can see here is where you have your upper thigh cut. There isn't an actual upper thigh cut. It's more of a, I don't even know how to really describe that. You have a ball joint in there, and then there's a rotational piece right here. So there actually isn't like an upper thigh cut. I actually do like that. That I actually like. Like I said, you get double jointed knees here, full front and back on the ankle, and then you do have ankle pivot. And these are tight. These joints are very good and snug, like we want them. We don't want anything loosey-goosey. We don't want anything super tight. We want them good and snug. I do like that these are not really, they don't feel like they're really ratchet joints. I mean, there's not a whole lot of front and back, but I do like that a lot. And the one accessory we did forget is Penta comes with a light tube. I think that would have been cool if they could have done some kind of like a breakaway feature for it. Again, another minor detail. Not too terribly bad though. All right, moving on to Rey Fenix, going into his details, his accessories. He does come with a kendo stick, which I love this. The sculpt on this is really, really good. I like this a lot better than the one we got with I don't remember the series, but the one that came with one of the Usos. It just looked too bright. This looks very realistic. I like that. We do have the grapple hands. And one thing, again, you know, we're talking about their attention to detail. Look at the tattoos on the hand. Focus. There we go. You know, and they have this on every set of hands. So we have them on that. Fenix comes with fists. Again, they have the tattoos on his hands. And his head sculpt. The only really difference I see is this head sculpt is smiling. Not really a whole lot of difference in the head scan or the mask sculpts. The exact same colorways, everything. It's just he's smiling under there a little bit. Again, same neck peg. I don't know how I feel about this. I really don't know. Not crazy about it. And this is one of the things that reminded me of Storm Collectibles. If anybody collects like the Mortal Kombat series or the some of the other ones, they have a neck peg in there similar to that. So moving on to Fenix himself, we have starting at the head. We already got a look. It's the exact same sculpt as the interchangeable. Like I said, the only difference in these two is that he's smiling. I don't know if that's enough of a difference. I don't know. I think we could have done something, maybe a yelling head scan, or even do like a part of a torn mask like they did with Penta. I think that would have been really cool, a different cool touch. So going into him, so we have butterfly joints, which I really like. His are a little stiff, but not bad. Though, yeah, I like those. I really do. It really brings out the articulation in it. Very lifelike. There's not a whole lot of movement in there, but enough to really get it. His tattoos look better, I think. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at his AEW. Yeah, this is back a little too far. And that one looks pretty solid. Pretty center, pretty solid. Yeah, not bad at all, really. I like that one. Again, double jointed elbows. Fenix does have the elbow pads on. Good and open, so it's not really going to hinder articulation. Double jointed elbows. Excuse me. His wrist tape is not painted on. It's like almost like a removable gauntlet type. That is really cool. I'm digging that. Let's see here. So for going, further into his tattoos, you got a side tattoo here. Is that? Let's see here. That's a little wonky there. No, there is a third line. Okay. I don't know. I'm kind of going off his AEW figures. I don't know if that's a little off or what. Other side looks very, very good. Huh. Okay. Chest tattoos look good. They look pretty on point as far as positioning goes. Going down in, here's where, okay, there we go. We got it tucked back in. You saw how it was coming out just a little bit there. Again, not a lot of detail. The crotch piece is actually pretty soft. It's not hard plastic. This is pretty hard. This is all the same material, so it all matches. And one thing I did notice, these come apart pretty easily. It is on ball joints. Yeah, see, the crotch piece isn't even solid. You can see a really good shot of it there. But it goes back on really easily. I don't think these are really meant for pick fetting, or they're not really toys. I know the package says 8+. I would lean these more towards the actual collectibles. Something you're going to display. Mine will go on display. But again, you got good paint detail, but there's no real sculpt to the legs. These are the exact same boots, looks like. Yeah, those are the exact same boots. I think that's a little bit of a miss for me. This one, Penta just has paint on there. Fenix's is all black. I think they could have done a different boot mold. So it does have the same articulation. Now, he has boot cut. Did Penta? Yeah, Penta's got the boot cut too. Okay. Back him here in the frame. So, that gives a good look at everything. Double jointed knees. He has the exact same articulation. There, he's got a better ab crunches because he is a little thinner. He can look down a little bit more. Looking back, I'm not overly crazy about that one. He can't really. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you have to be really careful in moving these around. There is it'll go back and forth. So there's a little. It's double ball joints, just like the head scan or the head sculpt. So. And once again, he's on ball joints. And then you got this kind of articulation for the boot, or for the leg rotation, which is pretty nice. I'm happy with them. So we're gonna go ahead and do some scaling, because these are smaller. So Fenix is supposed to be 5'9". Pentagon Jr. is 5'11". And just by looking at them, they're pretty close to the same height. Maybe even Fenix is a hair taller. Just by a quick judge. Here you've got Darby Allin, who is 5'8". He's just a hair taller. AJ Styles, who is 5'10", 5'11". I would almost, Pentagon should be his size. And then you've got Adam Cole, who's 6 foot. And then you got Drake Maverick, who's 5'4". That almost works. But I think these are more I think these might actually be more 1/12 scale, which they should be putting in right about 5.9 to almost 6 inches. Give me 1 second. Alright, we'll just do it this way. Alright guys, bear with me 1 second here. So, got a yardstick. That was everything else. So we're going to move this back here. So he's just at 6 inch. So that really tells me these are actually they're not even 1/12 scale. So these are pretty much right at a 1/12 scale instead of scaled to the WWE action figures. Those are not really, I know they're close to 1/12 scale, but they're not fully 1/12 scale. Overall thoughts and opinions. Oh, hang on a second here. Let's go ahead and put them up next to their AEW Unrivaled counterparts. You can really see the difference in size. I think I heard something about they're going to address the scaling issue with moving forward. I don't know. But final thoughts and opinions overall. Overall, these two are very, very good. They're not great. Don't know about the $42.99 price point. I would be comfortable probably at maybe 29 to 33, maybe 34. I think 34 is pushing it a little bit. But I'm not mad at it. I love seeing everybody getting into the wrestling figure game. We don't have Lucha figures. I would, if they really start making a Legends of Lucha line, I think that's really gonna take off. You start getting some true legends in there. I know I saw a render of Paraguayo. They come up that was a Fanatico series, which I think is more of their basic series. We'll see. That Ray is really starting to irritate me. But overall thoughts and opinions, like I said, they're great, or they're good, very good, not great. I think with the, again, at a premium price point, I think the lack of detail in the legs and the boots, I think they should have had different boots. Penta obviously wears different boots than Ray. I think the tattoo issues we're seeing here, and you can really tell the difference between the two. Little things like that really add up. I'm not going to really be able to use these in the pick fed, like I said, due to the scaling issue, but they'll go in with my miscellaneous shelf. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Are you thinking about getting them? What do you think about them? Obviously, they're not in scale, but are you excited for this line to continue? Do you think they'll make necessary corrections so they do scale? Hey, it's the first one, so we got to see where we're going to go from here. That does it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get out of here. I got another video trying to render right now. I'm going to get this one edited down and get this out to you guys. Like the video, please. Subscribe. All the good stuff that everybody says. Follow me on Twitter at ThePGWrestling. And I'm out.